好了，今天又上来 live 啦，因为又有客人中了那个lottery，应该是 4D 了哈。其实我本身自己对那些lottery 的东西我并不认识，我懂得只是怎么样用八字来让你找到一个好的时间，还有一个好的机会来赚那个偏财哈。所以呢，今天赚到那个赢了那个 first prize 的那个客人呢，他真的是也是有用那个八字的那个 Indirect Wealth Hacking 的那个所谓的那个方法好，所以share screen 一下怎么样？OK， 我 share screen 一下，然后呢让你们了解到底是什么回事了，好不好？让你们了解一下到底是什么回事呢？为什么呢？那么多人都会中，那么多人都会用我的那个 Indirect Wealth Hacking 呢，而中了那个 lottery 哦。所以呢，真的并不是什么很神奇的东西都可以算出来的都可以算出来的。所以呢，这位客人嘛，今天就告诉我，他就中了这个这个是 4D 对吗？还是什么？还是 iBet 我也不懂啊。总之呢，他就是买了这个8045这个是我的客人告诉我的东西可以看一下那个日期今天是星期三，12号，10月12号，2022年5点50下午5点50分买的8045那看一下今天开的那个号码就是那个8045first prize 所以呢，这些东西呢，坦白说都是可以算出来的只是呢，你要不要花你的时间去学习八字要不要呢做一个决定，把所谓的那种迷信的东西呢放在一边，然后用心慢慢去研究八字里面的那个道理。其实呢，这个客人嘛，他为什么今天会中那个为什么今天会中了那个4D 吧其实也并不难解释我们看一下他的那个命盘看一下他的命盘辛金坐在亥，然后呢在癸丑年丁巳月子丑那个时间出生。亥子丑画一个水局所以呢亥丑是一个水局然后呢天干就有癸癸水就是一个子水所以呢，他的命局是一个水旺的命局来的 ，OK， 是一个水旺的命局来。那今天是什么日期？今天就是那个，那个木今天就是那个木戌大家看一下那个 Chinese calendar， 今天12号就是那个木戌12号就是那个木戌所以呢就是这样子，他就中了那个 first prize 了并不是说什么很困难的。只是说你要不要学八字，你要不要抛开你对八字的那种偏见还有迷信很多师傅呢说来说去只会跟你说12生肖那种呢其实是没有用的，也是不会让你增加偏财的因为这个世界上我说过了，有那么有9 billions的那个 population 没有可能只有12种人生。所以呢今天呢也是呢想跟大家温习一下 Indirect Wealth Hacking 的东西再温习一下 Indirect Wealth Hacking 的东西。所以呢，等一下我会再用一个英语，然后呢跟大家再解释一下到底呢这个 Indirect Wealth Hacking 呢是什么一回事？为什么呢？我的客人一个一个一直都中，每个星期都会中，每个星期都有人中。然后呢，每个呢回来呢都告诉我我说的东西呢是有用的，并不是说那种虽然我说的东西比较复杂，然后呢比较说不是每个人第一次听都听得懂，可是呢每个星期嘛，这个是铁一般的事实，对不对？每个星期都有客人回来告诉我他们的偏财运有进步，他们的偏财运有进步。那其实是为什么呢？并不是说什么天方夜谭的东西只要你是数字的东西都是可以算出来的八字就是一个数学，可以预测未来，可以趋吉避凶的一个数学。 那只要我们好好的学习八字呢，就能够让我们的偏财运能够增加啊。So right, I will repeat again in English this time, okay? And other of my client has won the first prize today. I think it's this is kind of is this kind of like what you call that? I don't know whether it's 4D or I bet, okay? Because personally, I don't gamble, okay? Personally, I don't gamble, so I'm not familiar with the lottery system in Singapore, okay? But my client, right, has won this first prize today, all right? Regardless how much he win, I'm not sure because that is his confident, his private issue. It is his confidentiality. So I also won't ask him how much he won, but indeed he won the I think it's 40, okay, 40 first prize today. All right. Okay, so let's check the ticket. All right, the ticket he bought is on the Wednesday, 12th of October 2022, right at 5:50 p.m. All right, and he bought this number 8045. All right, and that is exactly the number that was open today. All right, exactly the number that was open today, Wednesday, 12th of October 2022. All right, and he bought this number. All right, 80. Okay, let me share screen. Okay, I forget to share screen. All right, so let me repeat myself once again. I forgot to share screen. All right, so bear with me. Sometimes I'm quite all over the place because of technical issues. All right, so let's analyze this together. All right, so let me repeat myself once again. All right, this client of mine bought this ticket. All right, the number is 8045. All right, and this ticket 8045, all right, was bought on the Wednesday, 12th of October 2022. All right, at 5:50 p.m. All right, the number he bought, all right, one of the number he bought was 8045. 8045. All right, I believe it's a 4D winning. All right, I personally I don't gamble myself. I only know how to choose auspicious days or how to carry out indirect wealth hacking. But I believe this is the what you call that, the 4D winning, right? I believe it's the 4D winning. And let's double check again. All right, it's Wednesday, 12th of October 2022, and the winning number first prize is 8045. 8045. All right, 8045. Okay, so everything is as factual as what you are seeing. All right, seeing is believing. All right, but there will always be strange people who even seeing will not believe. Okay, but it's okay. I really I really don't really bother about such things. Okay, Bazi has proven again and again that it is a school of knowledge that has real life implication and results. Okay, it has real life implications and results. All right, and let's look at this client's Bazi. All right, this client's Bazi. Okay, this client, I don't know whether he's online now. Okay, maybe I will invite him to come online also. Right, I will try to invite him to come online. All right, just give me a moment as I'm communicating with him. Able to see this Facebook live. I will explain to you your chat. Right, so basically I just message him and tell him that I will come. I will explain to him the birth chart. All right, why is it that he won today? Okay, just to wait to see if he is able to come online. All right, so let's look at his birth chart. All right, and to refine some of the concepts related to indirect wealth hacking again. All right, whenever we want to conduct indirect wealth hacking, or basically it means to choose a suitable time for increasing the acquisition of indirect wealth, or increasing the chances of having more indirect wealth in your life. All right, indirect wealth by definition is anything that you any money that you earn, right, that is not from through your own kind of effort or through your input of hours or efforts, okay, so to speak, all right. It is any kind of wealth that is not earned, right, by working, okay, as simple as that, all right. It could be from lottery, it could be someone give you a sum of money, it could be from a short-term investment, could be from some kind of lucky draw, all right. All these are called indirect wealth, all right. And for someone who has a weak day master, right, will always need to find the resource factor within his or her chart in order to boost the indirect wealth within his or her life. Okay, so before I proceed further, I would like to take a look at some of the comments. Okay, let me take a look at some of the comments. Hello, Miss Maka. Thank you very much for being here. And Puma, Mr. Puma, good evening. Yeah, Miss, yeah, it's 40. I believe it's 40. Yeah, Aries, hello, thank you very much for watching also. Yeah, so today, right, just want to revise with your some of the concepts related to indirect wealth hacking, all right? Taking my client's chart, all right, the one who won 40 today as an example. All right, so my client is, I mean, the one who is online, right? I mean, the one who won the 40, right? He's watching right now, but he doesn't want to, he wants to keep this private and doesn't want other people to know who he is. Okay, but it's all right. So I'll explain to him about why he won his Bazi winning today. All right, his is a day master. Hello, Mary Day. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you are feeling better. All right, Mary Day is recovering from COVID-19. Yep. So regarding the indirect wealth hacking, right, it's always about first of all about identifying the day master strength. How do you go about identifying or judging whether your day master is a weak or a strong day master? First of all, we will always look at the month pillar. All right, his month pillar is of the Ding Shi, okay, Ding Shi, which is right here. All right, and for someone who has a metal day master, there is zinc metal, having a fire day master right here, all right, actually is a kind of a 7 killing and direct officer, which will weaken his strength. Okay, yeah, this the person having this birth chart is a male gender. Okay, secondly, right, we have to observe the interactions between the heavenly stems and the earthly branches within the birth chart. Okay, first of all, we have to understand that Hai Zhizhou is one of the directional combination formation of the water element. All right, and both Chou and Hai are present within his birth chart. Chou Hai is already able to form a half combination formation of the water combo, all right? But there is another Chou within his year of the branch, and another Kui water, which is equivalent to Zhi water at the heavenly year, heavenly stem. Thus, Hai Zhizhou is able to form two water combination formation here. For a zinc metal day master facing both fire and water within a Bazi chart, it will make his day master weak. All right, so we can conclude that his day master is one that is weak and needed the boosting of strength by using resource factor. So what are the factors that will boost the strength of a weak zinc metal day master? Very easy, okay? Very easy. Basically, is whatever that will enhance its metal. All right. As I have taught in many other videos, right? What actually enhances metal? Earth. All right. Earth actually enhances metal. Right. So let's look at today's date. Okay. Let's look at today's date. Okay. Today's date is the 12th of October. All right. 12th of October 2022. All right. 12th of October 2022 of the Wu Xu, okay, of the day Wu Xu. All right, Wu is earth, okay, Yang earth, and she is also earth. All right, this is of which is of a Yang earth also. All right, which is of a Yang earth also. Thus, we can see, right, for both Yang earth enhancing the strength of zinc metal will cause his day master to be able to control or gain indirect wealth. Okay, so where exactly is the indirect wealth within his chart? All right, let's look at the earthy branch whereby the zinc metal is sitting on. Within this high, all right, this high. Okay, let me share screen again. I always forgot to share the screen. All right. Okay, so let me share the screen again. All right. So let's take a look at this high here. The well, right? The well within his life is already right hidden within the high. All right, because I have mentioned earlier on, within high hides the stems such as rainwater and jiawood. All right, rainwater and jiawood. Therefore, right, we can see, right, how he can actually suppress or control the wealth element within his original chart is by going to or is by encountering a day or a month that is strong in the earth elemental energy. All right, and furthermore, we understand that this month is of the, all right, this month is of the 根虚, 根虚, the Shu, which is the earthy branch of the Man pillar, is also of the earth element. All right, that's the reason why we can very easily identify today is an auspicious day for someone who has a weak zinc metal day master. All right, especially in terms of the increase of indirect wealth. All right, that's the reason why. All right, that's the reason why. Okay, my client, right, has won his lottery today. Okay, has won his lottery today. All right, striking the first prize. All right, striking the first prize. All right, X045. All right, X045. All right. Okay, but nonetheless, right, this client, all right, actually told me, right, okay, let's take a look at X045. Okay, first prize, X045. All right. But this client actually asked me a question. All right, asked me a question. Why is it that despite all right, now he's already in about near 50 years old, he's still unable to find a stable life partner. Okay, so this is one of the questions that has been bothering him. He is not able to sustain a long-term relationship, a loving and faithful long-term relationship in his life. Okay, so let's take a look at his chart again. In terms of Bazi reading, the spouse domain is right within the earthy branch that the day master is sitting on, and in his case is high. In his case is high. First of all, for someone who has a weak zinc metal day master, high water here is actually an exhaustive or exhausting factor, because metal will be channeled to become water, in the sense that water will exhaust the elemental energy of zinc, the metal zinc day master. All right. 就是呢，心经呢，如果你是身弱的话呢，再遇到水的话呢，就有一个泄的情况出现。所以可以说呢，他的情人嘛，或者呢，他的那个谈恋爱的对象呢，通常呢，都会给他一个很不好的一个影响，因为他本身已经是一个身弱的心经了嘛，又遇到水嘛，水会怎么样？而且这个亥水跟亥子丑画一个水局耶。一个身弱的金了，你还要去生水，是不是会非常累的事情？所以我这个客人嘛，在感情上呢，就常常受伤，也是很难维持一段好的关系。而且呢，我们再看 ，additionally, high and shi will form a clashing relationship. All right, this high and this shi here will form a clashing relationship. 就是呢，八字的理论当中呢，high是跟这个shi是冲的，水火不容嘛。这个亥就是水来的，然后呢，这个巳火呢，巳火就是那火来的，水火不相冲啊，有一个水火相冲的情况，而且呢，火跟水呢，对他来说都是一个三光兼观啊。有没有看到这个亥水里面就有一个壬水，就是它的那个三光，然后呢，巳里面呢就有那个正官了哈。这样的情况呢，我们看得到呢。那个巳亥冲同时也是心经身弱日元的一个上冠兼观。我们常常都说 伤官见官就是危害百端啊，危害百般啊。就是说，如果呢一个身弱的八字再看到伤官见官呢，是一个很不好的一个情况来的。好，所以也是为什么呢？我这个客人呢，虽然他中了那个 first prize 啊，那个4D 是 first prize，可是他的感情生活到现在还没有一个好的结果，还没有一个很好的结果。那要等到几时开始呢，才会有一个比较好的一个结果呢？Yeah, so it's yeah, Miss Maka is correct, right? It's kind of unfortunate, all right? Because as I have mentioned before, right, nothing in Bazi is perfect. No Bazi chart is ever perfect. Some people they have loving husband and wife relationship. Nonetheless, they may suffer financially. While some people they can be very rich, like very successful in their career, but they are not able to find a life partner to share their ups and downs with and to accompany them to old age. All right, such is the fact of Bazi. There is never a perfect Bazi chart. Such is the same thing with 紫微斗数 chart. Within all 紫微斗数 chart, there will always be a certain amount of positive stars and another certain numbers of negative stars falling into different domains. Therefore, it is always the case that no chart is ever perfect. No chart can ever be perfect. All right. Such is the facts of life also. No one's life is ever perfect. Definitely, you've experienced some types of problems within your life. Okay. Okay, but for this client, right, given that his spouse domain, right, is of the high and currently, right, he's still not in a relationship in the year 2023, entering into the Kui Mao year, all right, especially in the second half of the year when the Mao would appear in his life, right? Mao is actually will be pairing with Hai, okay, Hai Mao Wei will form a wood combination formation, which will actually means that he has a chance of meeting a potential partner, right? Or a potential romance in the year 2023. Okay, so that is my prediction for him. Hopefully that it will come true and that will make him happy. Okay, so that's basically all that I want to share today. Okay, so for the rest of the video, I will just keep the floor open for any questions from any viewers. All right, I will try my best to answer any questions from other viewers. Okay, so if you have any questions, feel free to input it into the comments section, and I will analyze it for you or explain it to you. All right, from a from an authentic perspective of Bazi learning. All right, as you observe also, right. Week after week, I have clients coming back telling me that they see increase in indirect wealth. And as you can also observe, I don't talk about 12 animal zodiacs. In all my videos in the past, right? All right, I will say 99% of the videos that I make, right, have never touched on 12 animal zodiacs. That's the reason. Okay, the reason is very simple. Because 12 animal zodiacs is an ineffective system of future for analyzing the future. There's basically nothing constructive or accurate about the 12 animal zodiacs. For my analysis, for instance, I will always look at your year of birth, your month of birth, your day of birth, and your time of birth, which will also let me to be able to construct your major destiny trend, which is called the 大运. All right, this row here. All right, let me share screen again. All right, always forgot to share the screen. All right, I will always analyze the year, the month, the day, and the time of birth, right, which will help me to generate your major destiny trend or the 10-year cycle trend, or some people like to call them the decades trends. Okay, and also in tandem with the analysis of the yearly trend. All right, for example, this year, currently this person is going through the 人质 major destiny trend. All right, going through the 人质 destiny trend, and the year pillar is of the 人影 okay, is of the 人影 all right. This month 影武戌 all right, which is 庚戌 影武戌 is able to form a fire combination formation, further enhancing the earth elemental energy within his chart. Especially towards the second half of the month, he will be able to see an increase in his indirect wealth. All right. So once again, that's also the reason why he won his lottery today. All right. Why he won his lottery today. Okay. Winning first prize of 8045. All right. 8045 as the first prize. Okay. As the first prize. All right. So everything can be calculated in Bazi. Everything in Bazi has real life implication. All right. But when it comes to animal zodiacs, it is just for entertainment purposes. It is just for marketing purposes. All right. A lot of so-called feng shui master or Bazi practitioner, every year without fail, right? They will go and tell you all kinds of predictions basing on the 12 animal zodiacs alone. All right. This is basically just to arouse your interest and then further entice you to subscribe or engage to their services or buy their feng shui products. Okay, this is just a marketing tactics which is not useful for future prediction, which is totally just for entertainment. All right, you can just listen to it as a form of storytelling, but it will not help you in terms of increasing your indirect wealth. All right, trust me on this. Okay, because I have already studied Bazi for 30 years. I know every single secret that the feng shui industry is doing to mislead the clients, to cheat the clients of their hard-earned money. All right, but for my belief, from my conviction, 八字 is a tool for improving people's life, for improving their wealth, improving their relationship, improving their health, improving their wisdom, right? That is the most important part. Improve your wisdom, all right? Because everything in 八字 is able to, teach you different approach of avoiding problems in life, minimizing the dangers that you will face, minimizing or avoiding the obstacles that you will encounter, and also will be able to maximize your advantages, maximize the benefits that you will receive in life, okay, using Bazi. All right. So it is really a very useful tool to learn. And also, I want to thank you for this client today. After the winning, he also have contributed to the certain missions that we have been conducting, such as the repairing of the pagoda and different missions such as coffin donation, releasing of the fish, which is called life liberation, etc., etc. And also, he has also become my student today. All right. So another additional student joining me, and it is my pleasure to teach always. All right, to impart to you the useful tool that is 八字 to help you improve your life and to improve your wisdom. All right. So let's take a look at Aries comments. Now already started for animal zodiac analysis. Yeah, it's just like Christmas. Okay. In Singapore, right, in October, people will be getting ready for Christmas sales already. Okay. So it's like that. All right. Singapore is like that, right? Festivals are used for promoting products and services. Okay. Whereas in other countries, right, for example in Thailand, when they are festival, right, people really go and celebrate. All right, regardless, you don't have to spend money. For example, in Thailand they have Loi Katong. Loi Katong is the lightings festival whereby people will light up the flying lantern and release them into the sky, and then they will make the wishes by placing the candle onto the paper boat or the flowers boat. All right, the small boats, right, that has a lot of flowers, and then make a wish along the river. All right. One of the reasons why I love Thailand so much is because all these beautiful festival also. All right, I have personally witnessed the Loi Katong myself. All right, I personally witnessed the Loi Katong myself. It was really heart melting. It was a very touching moment as you see thousands and thousands of flying lanterns, all right, light up and fly to the sky, all right. I witnessed this in Chiang Mai, all right, and it happened every year near November, okay. So November, I will also be joining the Loi Krathong, all right, and make my wishes, and it's a very very beautiful night, okay, and people will be happy celebrating, you know, with friends and families, okay. It's very much like the Mooncake Festival in Singapore, all right, but it's a different way, all right. In terms of Loi Krathong, people will make wishes, and also, you know, enjoy different kinds of gathering, social gathering, family gathering, all right. Usually they will have fireworks also, and people will go for parades like having Thai dance, you know. They will have a kind of parades whereby people will dress up in the kind of traditional costumes, okay, which are very beautiful, all right. So let's take a look at Aries comments. Year 犯太岁 listen and see Mahmoud. Yes, correct, all right. It's not necessarily that you 犯太岁你就会呢有一个麻烦的哈。坦白说，我们算八字始终要看那个年份的天干地支，好像今年就是壬寅年啊。如果你八字是喜欢水木的话哦，不管你犯不犯太岁，你的日元是喜欢水木啊。打个比喻，你是一个根金旺的日元，你有水木运的哦，当然也要看你的大运一起配合来看你有没有运。可是呢，我们并不是只是看哦，你冲太岁就一定是不好的哦，并不是这样子的哦。有很多时候只要呢，你那个太岁嘛是你的喜用神。什么叫喜用神？八字的喜用神呢，就是看你的八字的日元。如果你身旺呢，就是要用什么？用财光。打个比喻，要用财光或者伤食，我们这些叫做食神的东西啊。好像身旺的一个日元八字，我们可以用食神伤光来泄它，可以用正官七煞来治它，可以用偏财正财来给它一个平衡或者呢泄它的能力哦。这样呢，一个身旺的日元就有一个平衡因为八字永远都是要追求一个平衡的状态哦。Aries 因为 Aries 能够听华语，我就用华语来解释然后呢，如果你是一个身弱的日元嘛，你就需要壮旺那个日元就可以用印正印偏印，比肩比劫都可以，有时候下印上升也是可以，就是跟着靠着那个正官还有气煞的能量呢，去升旺你的正印偏印，然后再升旺你的那个日主。然后呢，煞印上升的那些命格嘛，通常都是他们会遇到就是在人生当中呢，他们会遇到很多问题，很多大困难。可是呢，就是因为这些大困难呢，会让他们成功的会让他们成功的所以呢，顺便也看一下Aries 的那个命盘好不好？Aries 的那个命盘看一下他的那个，他好像也是一个煞印上升的命格，是不是？我看一下。对Aries 就是呢 Aries Aries 你的命格也是一个煞印上升的你知道吗 ？Aries 你自己也是一个煞印上升的命格你是这个根金的日元你是这个根金的日元，土是你的印，然后火就是你的那个煞所以煞印上升。所以呢 Aries 嘛，你的人生嘛，坦白说你是呢经过很多困难的，你人生其实以前呢是经过很多起伏伏的，起起落落事业上感情上呢，或者呢小时候家庭里面呢都发生过很多很大的问题让你呢觉得呢人生其实起伏很大是不是这样的情况Lucky I still know how to read my chart 因为你就是一个煞印上升的命造来的。可是呢，有一个特别的情况出现呢，就是呢，每逢你遇到困难之后呢，那个困难就会变成了一种助力，让你更加坚强，或者呢更加更上一层楼你每次遇到困难可是呢那个困难过后呢，你就更加强大的因为煞印上升的人呢都会有这样的情况出现，而且煞印上升的人呢很能够做领导的好像毛泽东这些都是煞印上升的一种命造 很多政治人物嘛，很高的那个位置的那种政治人物呢，很多时候都是煞印上升格了啊。好像我们看一下哦，哎，我来一下我的电话。OK， 很多那种大格局的命格很有大成功的我的电话没电，没有关系，很多大格局啦，八字那种大格局嘛，很成功的人嘛，很多时候都有煞印上升的这个格局虽然他们面对很多问题可是呢，每次他遇到问题都能够逢凶化吉每次呢遇到问题都能够逢凶化吉的 ，all right。So right in terms of Bazi reading, right, there's a special formation called the seven killings pairing with the resource factor, or the direct officer pairing with the resource factor, leading to a chart that will bring about a lot of adversities within one's destiny. But it is often, right, because of these adversities, right, that the person will have a very successful achievement in life, okay, will have a very successful achievement in this lifetime, all right. So that's the reason I always encourage people who have this sign sanction, right, or the resource or the seven killings pairing with resource factor, right, to go and don't be afraid of different kinds of obstacles in life, all right. Don't be afraid of different obstacles in life, because right, it is because of all these obstacles that will bring about a lot of success in your life, all right. People like Mao Zedong, right, all these are great political leaders, all right. Although in my opinion, Mao Zedong has committed a lot of atrocities, all right, throughout his life, all right. I won't say that he's a successful leader. Mao Zedong is a very powerful leader, but he's not a kind of like he's not a leader that actually contributed to the good or the well-being of his population, all right. Basically, Mao Zedong was a very selfish person, all right, who actually started the Cultural Revolution, bring about a lot of havoc to the Chinese people, all right. But he was indeed very powerful. But people who have such a chart formation, right, like Sa Yin Shang Shen Ge, seven killings pairing with resource factor, this kind of birth chart will give them a lot of power in life, all right. Yeah, so Aries, you also have this kind of birth chart, okay. I don't know what is stress like. So far, problems easily solved. Yes, these people who have these seven killings pairing with resource, right, whatever problems they will face in life, right, somehow they will be able to find a solution to solve them. It's just like Mao Zedong, all right. Throughout the Mao Zedong, the Chinese, the Chinese leader, the communist leader. Throughout Mao Zedong's life, right, he actually met a lot of enemies, a lot of obstacles, a lot of opposition, all right. But whatever obstacles he faced, right, like Japanese occupation, the nationalists trying to overturn his, his Communist Party. But throughout all this, right, he didn't die at all. It's very amazing. All right, Mao Zedong, he didn't die at all. Actually, he survived all these air rapes, all these war with the Nationalist Party. And then finally, he became the Chinese leader, all right, the communist leader during the last century, all right. And after that, he became a leader. He also started the Cultural Revolution, all right. So despite such a havoc, right, of Cultural Revolution, he still sustained the power and was able to hold on to power for so long until he died. All right, so Mao Zedong is someone who also has this kind of seven killings pairing with resource factor, all right. But don't be a Mao Zedong, all right. 就是他不要做毛泽东这样的一个人了不管别人的生死，只要自己做王就够了上印上升的人呢，有时候也会呢，坦白说呢，怎么样说呢？因为他们呢，面对困难已经好像吃菜这样了他们面对困难，他们已经不怕了，因为他们知道什么问题他们面对了，大家都能够解决的。所以这种人很有那种领导的才能，很有那种开阔疆土的那种大将的那种风范的所以上印上升的人都很厉害所以 Aries 呢也是一个女强人来的，我看他也是一个女强人来的 OK。 所以呢好了看一下 Mr. Steven，Mr. Steven 还好吗所以呢 Mr. Steven 也是我一个很久的客人已经跟了我9年了Mr. Steven 所以呢，希望你最近都 OK。好，那 my Xbox and current boss like my way. All right. Yes, because right, for people who have the 7 killings pairing with resource factor, right? 他们都很能够怎么说呢？他们很会解决问题。他们看到问题呢，他们知道怎么样去把它 break down 那个问题啊，然后呢，一个一个攻破它啊。所以呢，赛运上升的人呢都很厉害的，坦白说都很厉害的，在工作方面都很厉害啊。所以呢 ，Thanks Jason 有 Talisman really good 也是谢谢你那个就是你们很多人都用的那个符啦，也是有一个好的一个结果了，对不对？有一个好的一个 real life implication，all right。可是呢，我要告诉你们呢，真的人生呢除了用 lottery 来赚钱呢，还有很多方法是可以赚钱的。最后要靠的是什么？靠你的勇气，还有你的那个 creativity 啊。孙子兵法说什么？Let's talk about 孙子 the art of war. All right, there are 7 principles. Okay, there are 7 core principles within the 孙子 art of war. All right， 我先说一次用华语说一次。孙子兵法有7大原则，有什么7大原则呢？所以呢，现在 change topic 所以我要type 一下 ，OK， 孙子art of war and 八字 ，OK， so now I change topic, alright, so I will put a new title, okay, alright, I will spell the 孙子 without the capital, okay, so now I will talk a little bit about 孙子 art of war, alright, for those people who like to win in life, alright， 孙子兵法说什么？有7大原则，人生就是一个战场人生就是一个战斗来的人生就是一场战争，有血有泪有汗水流出来的不是呢每个人生都是顺顺利利的，有时候人生真的是一场战争，是来打仗的然后呢，孙子兵法很讲究7大原则。第一个原则，先胜而后求战先胜而后求战先有那个胜利的条件，那你才去打仗，你才去跟人家做一个战斗The first principle, the first core principles of 孙子 art of war is first, all right, before you go into the battle, make sure you have the winning criteria first. All right, that is the first principle. All right, without the winning criteria, don't go into the war. OK， 如果呢你没有胜算呢，没有那个胜利的机会，不要去打仗就是这样那么简单。先胜而后求战有些很多人嘛，都很把人生当做一种赌博，明知道会输了，他都去赌一把。所以很多人呢就是这样迷迷糊糊了去做生意呢，也是输很多钱的因为他没有做好一件事情，叫什么？没有算好自己的胜算。你做生意还好，你去跟人家甚至坦白说了，有时候跟人家谈恋爱了不是说叫你不要 take risk， 可是呢你要 take calculated risk。孙子兵法就是教我们要先胜而后求战You must first have the winning criteria first, then you go and launch a battle against your enemy. All right, you don't go and take unnecessary risks and don't go and take uncalculated risks. All right, in terms of the battles, right, of Sun Wu, all right, 孙子兵法的那个创造人the author of 孙子 art of war. All right, his name is okay. What's his name? I forgot. All right. Sun Wu 对吗 All right. So what he mentioned is that right. The art of war is written by 孙子 OK. 孙子的那个英文名我突然间忘记。他的英文名呢我们叫做抄孙子了他有一个全名叫做孙武，他叫做那个孙武武力的武 OK. 孙子 art of war is written by 孙武。武力的武他是一个将军来的 他说他以前呢打仗每次都赢了，为什么每次打仗都赢？他打仗之前都算得很准，什么东西都算得很准。你看以前人家诸葛亮打仗是怎么样，也是算啊，也是算出来的，什么东西他算好了才去打仗。为什么刘备最后输给那个吴国呢？因为他是凭着感觉去打仗的。那时候关羽被吴国杀了被那个叫做吕蒙杀了然后呢，刘备为了要做一个那个revenge 嘛，他要报仇，要帮他的那个义弟嘛关羽报仇，刘备就带的那个军队了没有听到诸葛亮的意见。诸葛亮就说现在并不是打吴国的时候嘛他算好他刘备一定会输了，可是呢刘备就是忍不住他的那肚气了为了报仇感情用事去打吴国，最后输得很惨回来人家等他在那个树林里面摘那个营的时候嘛，一把火把整个刘备的军都烧死了，全部都烧死了然后呢，刘备呢才很难背的回到诸葛亮身边然后呢，这些是什么东西？就是孙吴所说的，我们要好好算清楚每打一场仗，你都要好好想清楚自己有没有胜算。你没有胜算，你就不需要打仗了 ，right? If you have made the you have calculated the probabilities of winning and know that you will win, then you go ahead and launch your battle against your enemy. All right, that is the first major principles of 孙子兵法. All right, in terms of the core philosophies, okay, I'm talking about the core philosophies. All right, because 孙子兵法 right has a lot of theories throughout the whole doctrine. Right, some are related to how you battle on the ground, how you become a spy, how you train your armies, etc., etc. Okay, but what I'm sharing with you today, right, is just the basic of 孙子兵, not the basic, it's the core philosophies of the many years that I have studied 孙子 Art of War. All right, second principle of 孙子 Art of War. All right. 知己知彼，百战百胜。All right. First, know yourself completely, holistically, and thoroughly, and also know your enemy holistically, completely, and thoroughly. And for 100 battles fought, 100 battles, you will be able to achieve victory. All right. 先知己，然后再知彼，做百战百胜就是那么简单。你要先了解自己你的长处在哪里，你的短处在哪里你厉害的地方在哪里，然后呢你的缺点在哪里。有很多人呢，其实我们活在现在的这个社会很多人不懂自己，不了解自己的那也是为什么我每次算八字的时候嘛，都跟我的客人好好的说清楚他们的性格是怎么样，他们的缺点是怎么样，他们的短处在哪里。Right? That's the reason why within every astrological reading report, right, I give all of my clients, right, for those who have subscribed to the entire life analysis, all of them will receive a report with great details about their own personality, their shortcomings, their strengths, their weaknesses, their characteristics, their potentials, etc., etc. All right? Because knowing yourself and knowing your enemies is the second most important principle in the art of war, in the 孙子 art of war. All right. And if you are able to know yourself, also know your enemies, then you will be able to calculate properly whether you will be able to have a victory when you fight with your enemies. All right. So how you go about understanding your enemies? Very simple. Just get their date and time of birth. All right. If you don't have their time of birth, it's also okay. All right. Because having their date of birth is easy enough, right, to have a forecast that is at least 75% accurate. Additionally, you can analyze their Chinese or English name if you don't know their date and time of birth. All right. And furthermore, you can also look at their facial features. All right. For example, for people who have for example, for some people who have a thicker lip, right, at the bottom, usually they are more emotional. All right. people who have a thicker leaf, all right, upper leaf, all right, usually they are more logical. Okay, for instance, this will fall into the 相学, which is the analysis of facial features. All right, so all this, right, can be used to calculate your chances of winning. All right, all this can be used to analyze your enemies. Or with okay, in modern time, is we don't call it enemies, maybe the counterparts. For example, our business partner, our business associates, our colleagues, our friends, our competitors, even. All right, all this can be used to calculate and give you a better picture of, for example, whether you can cooperate with them to do business together, you can befriend them to build a mutually beneficial relationship, etc., etc. Okay, so all these are very important. Okay, and 孙子 Art of War and 八字 can be related in many sense also. All right. So thirdly, what is important in terms of the 孙子 Art of War? 治人而不治于人，治人而不治于人啊。It is always better to be proactive and control your opponents rather than letting the opponents control you. All right， 治人而不治于人，就是一个孙子兵法的一个理论了，也是 Stephen Covey 在那个 Seven Habits of Highly Effective People 里面，其中一个 principle 也是很 coherent 的，就是 be proactive. All right， 那个Seven Habits of Highly Proactive People Seven Habits of Highly Successful People. What are the 7 habits? All right, like being productive, sharpen your saw. You know, first thing first, blah 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 blah. Okay, you'll go and research on that. But 孙子兵 or the 7 habits of the highly effective people, right, is actually repeating some of the concepts of 孙子 Art of War also. All right. 治人而不治于人也是一个很重要的孙子兵法所说的一个理论了啊，所以呢 we must always be proactive. All right, so take a look at the comments. Yeah, Aries 就是那个先胜后战哈，先胜后战啊。然后呢philosophy, yeah, that's Aries philosophy also. Okay, so Aries actually also studied the Art of War also before. Okay, so Rachel Yan, thank you very much for watching. Yeah, so I will continue. All right, so being proactive in life is very important. Okay, to seize opportunities around you. All right, and don't just wait. All right, sometimes opportunities have to be created instead of waited. All right, you cannot wait forever. Sometimes you have to take the proactive steps to create opportunities and chances for yourself, for your own life. All right, so that is the third most important principles of the 孙子 Art of War. All right, fourth. All right, 心知己攻 OK, 攻其攻其不备出其不意攻其不备出其不意攻其不備出其不意. All right, means, right, you have to attack when the opponents are not able to observe or identify your attacks, and you must launch your strike in such a way that is creative. All right, so in a nutshell, right, in a nutshell means you have to be creative. All right, even in business success, you must learn to be creative. All right, and that is like being like water. Okay, in terms of 八字, one of the most powerful element in terms of 八字 or the 5 elements 五行, right, is water. Without water in this universe, everything will die, will perish. All right, water is also wisdom. Okay, it's also representing creativity. All right, so within everyone's 八字 chart, right, it is really best for you to have some form of water element within your chart also. All right, without the water element within your chart, right, usually the person will not be able to perform any creative endeavors. Right, always be boxed in. All right, a lot of great products, like for example, like iPhone. Okay, I don't know iPhone whether it's still a great product. Okay, for example, virtual reality, a lot of new mobile apps, a lot of new social media. All these are built by your imagination and creativity. And all these things are earning great money, like cryptocurrency. It's also basically generated from creativity, right? And all these are the things that will generate the greatest amount of wealth. especially in the non-universal trend。Alright， 在九运的时候呢，关于创意的东西呢是最赚钱的，好像 NFT 或者 virtual reality 或者甚至那种 hologram。以后我们见面都是在 hologram 里面见面了，我们再不会 meet up 的了。坦白说，正等多2-3年很快的，我们 hologram 的 technology 都会出现，然后呢，我们就会呢在 hologram 里面呢交流了。好，so now very soon we will not leave our house anymore. Okay, but my point is within the non-universal trend, which is of the fire 离卦, right? Creativity serves as a very important factor for improving your wealth.All right, so you must go and invest a lot of efforts, right, to improve your creativity and your imagination. All right, so the next core philosophy in 孙子而老话 ，OK， 心机即功倍 ，OK， 避实而忌虚or 避实而忌虚means right, avoid the obvious attack of your enemies and attack where your enemies is the weakest. OK。避实而忌虚 ，OK， 避开敌方对我们的攻击，然后呢，攻击敌方的那个虚弱的地方，那个就是孙子兵法里面也是其中一个重要的理论，还有什么东西呢？心机即功倍矣，以正合以其胜 ，all right。Within all kinds of business structure or all kinds of career development, you must always have some form of proper structure. All right. Always make sure that you have a proper planning. Okay, that is basically what he's trying to say. Okay, 以正合 all right, have proper planning and proper structure for all your endeavors. All right, and then 以其胜 means you must use unexpected tactics or creative tactics to win your battles. All right， 好像呢，就好像以前诸葛亮嘛，怎么样去打那个扯逼那个曹操的时候打扯逼，他就很聪明啊，他用什么方法来打败曹操他不止呢用那个船来借箭还有什么？他还懂得算那个奇门遁甲，知道那一天东风会起，就用一把火烧过去，他曹操的兵全部都全部都败了，对不对？所以呢，这些都是一种很 creative 的方法。所以 creativity 呢，在以前的社会到现在的社会，还是最能够让你成功的一个方法来的可是新加坡呢，就那个教育嘛，很 stifle 那个 creativity 的所以呢，并不是一件好的事情有时候新加坡那个教育那个系统对学生的那个创意很 box in， 好像背东西那个 answer 只能是那个 answer 是对的，其他的 answer 都是错的。Creativity 呢，就是让你有10个 answer， 10个答案都有可能是可以对的，只是让你怎么样去把它们 link， 怎么样 correlate 那个不同的人生的一个 solution。好了，这些都是关于教育的一些东西的可是呢，永远都是呢我们偏财嘛，八字里面偏财是什么东西生的？就是伤官伤官就是你八字里面入主生出来的东西，然后伤官是代表创意的你们知道吗？伤官伤害那个正官的东西嘛，正官的东西就是那种 authority 还有那种管理的东西的，就是管住你的东西，正统的那种boss in 你的那种东西啦 ，restrict 你的东西叫做正官。那伤官嘛，就是打破传统，打破规律，打破那种被你 box in 你的东西所以伤官永远都是生偏财的如果你懂得八字的话。所以呢，什么东西跟八字都是有关系的。孙子兵法跟八字有关系，做生意跟八字有关系，结婚也是跟八字有关系对不对？好像男人嘛，有很多坦白说，有很多男人他们找不到女朋友，也是为什么？也是因为他们不够创意就是很呆然后很死板伤官能够生偏财，偏财就是你的女朋友你太过死板，那么呆的 就很难找到女朋友啊，有很多新加坡的男生找不到女朋友，也是这个原因，因为他们很呆，然后呢，整天只会看住那个 Facebook 啊，或者呢，不懂怎么 socialize 哈、所以呢，八字不管怎么样呢，跟我们人生每一个aspect 都有关系的。OK， 所以看一下 Aries 的 comment， should create the opportunity and grab it. I like that way. Yeah. So right soon to be right, it's very useful for our life. All right, but actually today I actually wanted to talk about the indirect wealth hacking, but I don't know why I talk about Sun Tzu also. Okay, but my mind is always everywhere. All right, so so pardon me when I talk about something that's interesting, that is beneficial for my viewers. I will share with you. All right, all this knowledge. All right, free of charge. Okay, all this knowledge I will share with you free of charge because it's my pleasure of sharing with you what I have learned also. All right, what I've studied and what I believe is useful for your life. All right. Okay, so today's sharing will stop here, and thank you all for watching. All right, so once again, all right, go and revise your indirect wealth hacking for my students. All right, and any questions can feel free to ask me. All right, and I will guide you along. Okay, so hope all of you will become victorious in life, will be able to win any battles that you encounter, and emerge stronger. All right, using all this ancient wisdom. And wishing all of you a good evening. And thank you all of you for watching. Also, Aries and Rachel Young and Mr. Stephen and Miss Makar, Joiso. Joiso also won the lottery just a few days ago, right? If I'm not wrong, all right. You also won the lottery just yet. Was it yesterday or a few days ago? All right, Joiso. All right, Joiso also have won the lottery. Yeah, just was yesterday also on the 9th. Okay, Joiso also won the lottery on the line. All right. And it was quite a good winning also. All right, it was quite a good winning, 1049. Okay, Joey So, and he bought the 1940. Okay, and it opened permutation 1049. All right, so all these are real life implication. All right, all these are real life implication. All right, and some people say seeing is believing. All right, I hope that you all will understand. All right, there are more than sufficient cases, all right, in terms of the record that I have of how Bazi can benefit people's life, all right? So don't go and fall for all these kind of superstitious, stupid kind of child animal zodiacs prediction, all right? It won't help your life at all. It's just a waste of time. If you want to have a good forecast, an accurate forecast that is helpful, that's constructive and beneficial, right? Go ahead and, have a Bazi reading, a holistic Bazi reading that is based on your date and time of birth. And always remember, for people who are born in Singapore, the official time in Singapore is different from the real solar time. You have to adjust your time of birth by a professional Bazi practitioner who know what he is doing. All right. So don't go anyhow trust those practitioners who just give you anyhow child animal so these kind of predictions. All right. You are just wasting your time and money. Okay. So you are welcome, Joey. So thank you very much for your update always. All right. I believe it's not the first time already. How many times you have won the lottery? One time. Okay. In the past, another time was the 0911 also. All right. Another time, Joey So also won the 0911. All right. So I have all these record in my phone. All right, 0911, 0119. All right, all these. All right, I have all these record. All right, all these are real life cases. All right, all these are real life cases, and there's nothing miraculous. It's all calculation. It's all using statistics to calculate which are the period of time whereby you have the greatest amount of or the greatest chance of gaining indirect wealth. It's all statistics and mathematics. Okay, so thank you, Joey So, and truly appreciate your update always. And thank you very much, Mr. Puma, for watching also, and Miss Makar as always, and Aries also thank you, and Mary Day, thank you very much for watching. So I will wish you all a good night. All right, and I hope that you all will continue to use all this ancient wisdom for good. All right, for the benefits of your own life. Okay, so I'm wishing you a good night and see you in the next live video. 拜拜。